Now this, a tanker carrying 1 million barrels of oil is on fire in the Red Sea. It was attacked by Houthis, that is, Iranian proxies. It's leaking, threatening an oil spill 4 times bigger than the Exxon Valdez spill. Congressman Mike Waltz, Republican from Florida, joins me now. Congressman, the president's on the beach. Why is he not taking on Iran?
Well, he's checked out, Stu. And, we're all here asking who's in charge. Our adversaries are clearly seeing nobody's in charge. Harris is running around dodging the media. I guess it would be Blinken and Sullivan. But let me translate Sullivan's words in Beijing for you. We are desperate to find whatever concession we can to keep China, Taiwan, and that area quiet while we deal with the fiasco in the Middle East. I mean, that's essentially what he's doing over in Asia. And look, in the Middle East, we've had to move all of our ships out of the Red Sea to sit them off the coast of Iran on the hopes that Iran doesn't attack Israel again. Stu, I mean, just some numbers, some facts here. 30% of global shipping flows through the Red Sea. 80% has been diverted. Freight costs have doubled, if not tripled. And meanwhile, Egypt is completely reliant on fees flowing through the Suez Canal. This could destabilize Egypt as well. And this all goes back to a feckless, conciliatory Iran policy. And yet Iran's trying to pull us back into negotiations again, which I think this administration absolutely would do. It has just been bad decision after bad decision, and the Middle East is an absolute mess because of it.
Got it. Next case. There is a dispute about Trump's visit to Arlington Cemetery. His staff took pictures. They're not supposed to do that. The media making a very big deal about it. Meanwhile, Vance had this to say about Harris.
To have those 13 Americans lose their lives and not fire a single person is disgraceful. Kamala Harris is disgraceful. We're going to talk about a story out of those 13 brave, innocent Americans who lost their lives. It's that Kamala Harris is so asleep at the wheel that she won't even do an investigation into what happened. And she wants to yell at Donald Trump because he showed up. She can go to hell.
It's a big deal made over Trump taking pictures at Arlington Cemetery. Vance says Harris can go to hell. What do you make of all of this?
Stu, let me push back on you a little bit on they weren't supposed to take pictures. I've been going to Arlington to Section 60, where I have Green Berets buried, for 20 years to visit those tombstones of my classmates, my soldiers. We take photos every time. We take a group photo with all of my Green Berets there. This was apparently some rule buried somewhere that was selectively brought up. And because President Trump had such a special moment with these families, it is galling to me. It truly is. I agree with J.D. Vance. To have the Harris campaign even say a word when they couldn't bother to say a word the entire Democrat National Convention. They haven't bothered for 4 years to say these families' names, to even place a phone call to them, much less have a meeting with them and actually answer their questions or have accountability. And the thing the president promised again on Monday was not only accountability, full transparency. When he's back in the office, he'll release all the videos, all the tapes, what have you. Those families invited him there. They wanted him there. They were thrilled. And it was a very moving, special moment. And shame on them for trying to ruin it for political purposes.
Congressman, thank you very much for straightening that out. We appreciate that. Congressman Waltz, thanks very much, sir.
Thank you.